It's that time of year when the nights get darker, the shadows dance in the moonlight. It can only mean that Halloween is almost here. My name's Jay, this is Reviews in a Flash, and here's my spooky picks for movies to watch on Netflix this Halloween weekend. Now, if you're looking to spend Halloween in with the kids and want something you can all enjoy, then my top pick on Netflix would be Ghostbusters 2. The sequel to the 1980s classic sees the cast return for more paranormal investigations and eliminations. As a follow-up to both the first movie and also the real Ghostbusters, this one has more of a kid-friendly vibe. Oh, and it also doubles as a great alternative Christmas movie, so you might find yourself getting into a different kind of spirit this Halloween.
Who are you gonna call? Get me the Ghostbusters! You got it!
Now on to some movies for grown-ups, but keeping to sequels. The excellent Insidious 2 follows on from the highly acclaimed movie from James Wan. Soon after their showdown with the evil spirits that possess their son, the Lamberts are ready for their lives to return to normal. However, something still isn't quite right with Josh. This one's got a really great story, some very clever twists, and if you haven't seen the first movie, then check that one out too. Both are available right now on Netflix.
There's someone standing in front of you. He's talking to you.
What's he saying?
He's got your baby. 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 He's got your baby.
He's got your baby.
Next on the list, one of the more supernatural movies, the 2005 retelling of one of the most infamous hauntings in history, the Amityville Horror. When George Lutz and his wife find a beautiful new house in a small town of Amityville, New York, they think this place is too good to be true. But after they move in with their kids, they find out that cheap price tag is thanks to the house's sordid history. And this one's made all the more terrifying being based on a true story. This gives me chills every time I watch it.
There's something evil in my house.
Now, this wouldn't be my review if I didn't mention the show Stranger Things. Now, I know I said movies, but here's the thing. This is basically a huge movie. It's got terror, it's got a great plot, it's one of my favourite homages to the great stories of Stephen King and John Carpenter. When Will goes missing, his mother launches a terrifying investigation into his disappearance with local authorities. As they search for answers, they unravel a series of extraordinary mysteries involving secret government experiments, unnerving supernatural forces, and a very unusual little girl. And, as a bonus, if you do decide to pick up and binge all of Stranger Things Season 1, Season 2 releases on the 27th of October, so you can carry on the story right the way through to daybreak. Now, if gore is more your Halloween bag, then the 2013 remake of the Sam Raimi classic Evil Dead is sure to quench your bloodlust. Following a similar plot to the original, 5 friends find themselves in a secluded cabin in the woods, in hope to rid one of them of her drug-fueled demons. Little do they know, though, they're about to have some actual demons to deal with. This has got some top-notch gore and a heart-pumping ending. It's definitely one to check out.
We're gonna get you, not another peep. Time to go to sleep.
For more of a slow burner and a very down-to-earth take on the horror genre, check out M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. Following the goings-on of a brother and sister, as they meet for the first time their grandparents, they find out some secrets that their mother just never told them.
It's 10:47. We think there's someone outside the door.
Just what do they have hiding down in that basement? This movie saw a great return to M. Night Shyamalan going back to his roots and giving an original story that really delivers some real dread.
Nana, you okay?
Okay, time for some retro horror now, as the movie that introduced the world to the red-headed killer doll Child's Play is available to watch right now on Netflix. Way before the campy horror comedy that Chucky became known for, this opening chapter showcases the true murderous nature that Chucky was known for. When Andy gets a good guy doll for his birthday, he thinks all his wishes have come true.
Hi, I'm Chucky.
It's a shame that the doll holds the spirit of a notorious Chicago murderer who will stop at nothing to get himself back into a human body. I can guarantee after watching this one, you'll never look at a doll the same way.
Hello, Andy.
Recently released as a Netflix exclusive is the campy slasher comedy The Babysitter. This Home Alone meets Scream thrill fest sees a young boy hunted by his satanic worshipping babysitter and her friends after he discovers what goes on after he's sent to bed. With a little bit of gore, quite a few one-liners, this one is basically just fun to watch.
Why is he shirtless?
If you're looking for something a little bit different, then look no further than It Follows. This dark and sinister horror revolves around a girl who, after having sex with her boyfriend, discovers that he's quite kindly passed on an ancient and unstopping curse that will hunt her down and kill her. Oh, and she and anyone else has been cursed are the only ones that can see it. The first moment you see the thing slowly walking towards her, not creeping, just walking, I guarantee your heart will sink.
If it kills her, it gets me and goes straight down the line whoever started it.
And finally, the oldest one on the list, The Babadook. This Australian masterpiece tells the tale of a mother and a son who read from a children's storybook, Mr. Babadook, and unbeknownst to them release something quite dark and sinister upon their house. Now this one surprised me, as it is quite slow to get going, and will have you questioning what is real and what isn't. Just remember to never let it in. So that's my top picks, but what are your top picks for Halloween weekend? Is there any movies on Netflix that I've missed that you're looking forward to watching? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to get all your reviews in a flash.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?